Thank you very much. Woo! Yeah, you guys are really nice. I mean that. I don't like the other crowds. You're different. You better? Already, you're the star of the front couch. I just feel like I'm on like a really shit TV show right now. No, I don't know. Because you are a very nice crowd. I'm not even blowing smoke up your ass. I'm not. You guys are generally nice. Which comes as a surprise to me. Because usually I play to weird people in Marubra. I got actually heckled. This is what I got heckled with. Stop using so many big words. What fucking words are you talking about? Illiterate? Ignorant? Alcoholic? Any polysyllabic words? These guys knew methamphetamines and workers' compensation, so it's nice to see a crowd with some degree of life in their eyes. Now it's weird. It was Valentine's Day yesterday, so today, my Valentine's Day was shit because my lover actually died, so this one goes out to you, Anna Nicole Smith. This one's for you, baby. I actually was walking through the street and I saw the headline on MX and I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, wait, I don't give a shit about Anna Nicole Smith. Really, the only thing I remember about her is her wonderful dramatic role in Naked Gun 33 1/3, where she played the large woman with the penis. That's how she's going to be remembered in history. No one has seen Naked Gun 33 1/3. You have, thank you, sir. My support crowd. Good tonight. Did you know that? Wow, I'm confronted by how much into it this crowd is. This is Sam Simmons. Hey, Sam. Anyway, so, did you know that Valentine's Day is actually the highest suicide rate next to Christmas? Does anyone know this? Right, no, that's true. That's when people most often kill themselves, you know? But, so just any couple who celebrated that day yesterday, just remember your happiness and keep in mind that your happiness pushed someone over the edge. Where's that gift card? You know what, alone again then, hey? Why don't you just end it? A lot of my material's rather bleak, by the way. But the only upside is I'll be on for 20 minutes, so at least when I leave there'll be some sort of feeling of relief spreading across the room. And when the credits roll in the snuff film you just downloaded off YouTube, like that. Kidding, these are all jokes. I'll get into the ethnic material and everyone will be happy. Here it is right now. I'm actually half Tibetan, half Chinese, which I guess explains why I'm so heavily into self-mutilation, right? It's kind of weird. Actually, technically, I'm only a quarter Tibetan, right? But I'd always stress the Tibetan part of my heritage. Why? Because it made me feel exotic and, you know, special. You know, and also if I was hanging around any left-leaning, you know, liberal girls, I always felt like it improved my chances. Because, you know, as I realized, belonging to an oppressed minority group, massive turn-on. And it's like, it's just so horrible what they do in our country, oppressing our religious freedom, giving us, you know, a regime of terror and fear. Now suck it. Yeah. Get a load of my token Eastern mysticism. All over your face. Don't clap that, don't encourage me. I actually went and saw the Deepak Chopra seminar. My brother gave me fucking free tickets to it, and I wouldn't go there. The topic was Secrets of Enlightenment. Deepak Chopra, he's like a self-new age guru guy. And I went to it, and he comes on stage wearing $8,000 Armani sunglasses, and Nike shoes, and the topic of the lecture was Secrets of Enlightenment, and the tickets were $800 for 2 days, or $1,300 with a private audience. So obviously the first Secret of Enlightenment was spirituality is only for the rich. So it's just weird going there, because I was thinking if self-help industry was actually effective, everyone would be happy, and it would fucking be bankrupt, you know? If it actually did what it did and made everyone happy and content, Anthony Robbins would be in a subway blowing some businessman for bunch of money, you know? It doesn't work that way. I was actually looking around at some of the businessmen and the corporate people who believe they could buy things for money, including enlightenment, and I was just thinking, man, no seminar is going to help you. Just looking at their faces, you know, your fucking inner child is an abortion. And no amount of self-help books or fucking seminar tapes is ever going to fucking revive that stillborn. So just give up and fucking start jogging or something. It's just... Does anyone here ever want to hire a personal trainer just so they can try and break him? I do. I want to do that. I'll just be the worst client ever. He'll just hire me and just, alright, give me 50 push-ups. No, fuck you. I pay for the sessions. I think I should dictate what happens here. You know? So, I think today, instead of press-ups, we'll be meeting Mr. Bucket Bonks. Now get down on the floor. Give me 50 cones. I want to see you naked on your hands and knees eating cake out of the bin. This is my day job, by the way. I'm actually a demotivational speaker by day. I like to just go around to rooms full of just these, you know, type A, overachieving executive type people and just tell them to give up. It's like, stop what you're doing. Your fucking goals are pointless. Your social status is stupid. Now buy my book. It's called Never Try, Never Fail. And with his companion novel, No Expectations, No Disappointment. And now with my triumphant procrastination book, Live in the Now, Later. Thank you. I don't know, because back to the topic of romance, I am actually heaps into romantic comedies. I love Requiem for a Dream. That's my favorite movie. Does anyone else think that's funny? I'm the other sort of guy who realizes at the end of a tragic movie that I've only been the person laughing all the way through. I thought Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a soft porn, so there you go. I watch all these romantic comedies, and what they do, they fill your head with fucked up expectations which don't suit reality. You watch all these romantic comedies, you think, wow, maybe there's someone out there who's going to change my life and I'm going to be happy and complete. Right? And then I realized that the only thing I've ever learned from relationships is a broken heart, a bit of resentment, a fear of intimacy, and this weird rash in my balls. And it's like, what the fuck? It's just weird, My friend recently, he said, man, I've quit taking ecstasy. I said, why'd you quit taking ecstasy? He said, I just can't deal with the come downs. And I said, well, why? And he goes, well, do you ever come down off ecstasy and just feel like everything's worthless and all your dreams are just nothing but dust and shit? And I'm like, that's not an ecstasy come down, that's just adulthood. Maturing nicely. Heaps into renunciation now. I've actually quit drinking, social drinking. And one of the hardest things I've found about social drinking, quitting social drinking, is feigning interest in other people's lives. You know how fucking hard that is to just be listening to someone just like, God, why are you telling me about your fucking office life again and the wacky politics and shit? If you keep going about your university degree, I'm going to shove a fucking syringe full of heroin in my forebrain just to kill the pain that I'm going through right now. The only reason why I'm listening to you is because there's some weird hope at the end of this conversation you're going to fuck me. It's just weird, I guess I'm a bit of a freak socially, It's just weird. I go there, like, recently, I was at a party. Well, I wasn't actually at a party. I was just sort of watching it from the distance, from the safety of some bushes, right? Compiling my field report for the home planet. Am I going too fast? I've drunk 2 coffees and I'm just fucked off my face. And I stopped drinking coffee until today. I thought, today, why not? And I can write it down to tax because I'm getting paid for once. I actually took a taxi today, which was great. And that guy's leaving. That's okay. I accept you. I won't take it personally. Anyway, getting back to what I was talking about. So I was watching this party, right? And have you guys, you guys alright? No, what are you? Oh, sorry. Do I remind you of someone you already know? Because that always happens. Because we all look alike. Comedians all do look alike. What are you thinking? There's no such thing as race. Race is just a fucking conspiracy created by the white men to keep us black people down. Yeah, thank you. See, I wasn't actually born Asian. It's a really weird story how it happened. My parents are actually Nigerian, right? And back in my homeland of Nigeria, right, one day my dad was giving me a piggyback, and he dropped me on a magic flagstone on my head, and I turned Asian. Actually, I don't know what that is. Anyway, so I went to the third world recently. I went to India, right? Because that's where my parents are from, as you can tell from my appearance. No, seriously, that's where they're from, right? I went to the third world, which my friend actually said, that's offensive, Nick, don't call it the third world. It's like, well, so I've just started calling them the Bronze Award winning country. That's just patronizing, That comes from a white guy who finds it offensive whenever I call him white. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to call you? Paleface? King Whitey, the destroyer of native cultures? I've got no idea what to go with here. And he says, you don't understand what it's like being white, man. It's so hard. We've got no culture and no roots. You guys have got an identity. We got nothing. It's bullshit, man. Culture, roots, you guys got the Ku Klux Klan. One nation. Embrace it. Embrace the white pride. Heil Hitler. Who's with me? Round of applause for Hitler. Yes, and the Nazis, such snappy dresses.